Now, my daughter was a Secret Service agent and a protective detail agent for part of her time. Her husband was a protective detail agent for part of his time with the Secret Service. So they critiqued it for me. And they said, yeah, the Secret Service didn't do this, they didn't do that, the chasing down the hallway, that sort of thing. But basically, it was in accordance with the way it was supposed to be done. So all this criticism of the security element with respect to the president and the room is, I think, nonsense. Maybe there was some sort of stupidity out in the hallways when they were chasing people and shooting people or shooting at people. But the big question comes to my mind when I read in the New York Times, I think it was, and you probably saw this too, that there were 300,000 people who registered their idea that this was all a setup. It was all a fake. 300,000 people. That's a lot of people to say, yeah, to a major newspaper that this was a fake job. So that tells you, I don't care whether it was or not, but that tells you what the American people think about Donald Trump at this time, that he would not put that past himself or his wife or J.D. Vance or anybody else to stage something like that. And then you got the question that arose also in these queries with people who were asking, well, what about the first one? And what about the second one at the golf course? How come we haven't heard anything about these people? Haven't heard anything about the status of the cases? Is this all a setup job every time Trump needs to divert attention from his problems, like Epstein or like the Iran war or like both? I think that's the phenomenon that's really amazing me right now, that Americans would question this to such a significant degree in terms of its genuine nature.